What's up guys, Vilisink back again with Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all enjoying this beautiful week we're having. It's been a few days, but in this one, I'm just going to get rid of a couple of dots here for just a moment because this morning I made some progress in Faction Wars. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the comps that was used. So we've 3-starred all of this, and earlier what I did was I removed Gurptuk and put in Bellower for stage 20. Because when I did 19 I'd never had a level 60 Bellower. And Gurptuk just gave me the extra damage because it's mainly kind of crappy damage kind of numbers with this team just to get past that Thanazel and Sithaya wave and a little bit of CC. So stage 20 it was Bellower. Basically the AI was wave 1 and 2 it was his A1, and then I kind of came in a little bit for the A3 just because of that block damage. On stage 21 was the same. On the end of wave 1, when there's one person left, I would just A1 to refresh cooldowns. Same when it got a bit, if it got hairy on wave 2, even though this is by far an easy boss, to be fair. You could argue Gurptuk could be a fantastic champion to take in. He removes all debuffs apart from poisons, but not having a reviver was kind of dubious to do so. And we're going to just go in and take a look at kind of how things are set up. I believe Bellower should just be going with A1s. And this wave, this boss is the same as the Dark Elves boss. So the waves are really not a problem whatsoever. They're like kind of a joke. The second wave has a Paragon, no big deal. Third, the boss has 2 odds. One will do block damage, one does block debuffs. Pure support, they don't hit you. The boss himself, when he attacks, he ignores a bit of defense, and I think he puts up like AoE fear. Obviously he's immune to this, immune to that, immune to this and so forth. But yeah, with this one I put in Bellower for some CC. Basically my main DPS is Man-Eater, and that's pretty much it. And I do have poison from Ogryn, and that's pretty much how I did this faction, how I got past it. So as you can tell, we're just basically kicking ass relatively easy here. There is no issues, but screw it, we don't need to really worry about the refreshing of skills here. Bellower's doing a good job of locking people out. As long as Bellower locks people out, we're fine. And I can honestly say, quite happy that I did 6-star Bellower. Because it kind of made 20 and 21 easy. Well, it made 20 possible because I was using block skills cooldown or whatever it is. And it basically just means enemy would do their A1 and I could continue to just do my own thing, slowly pausing them to death with a bit of stuns and whatnot. If I chose to intervene, I could maybe just decide to use the decreased speed debuff that he has. Let's just tap on her for the sake of it, because she is heavily poisoned. And we'll get rid of her. That's Hexweaver. We have our Nizana, Corpse Collector, or Hexia. I think it's Hexia. And Paragon, the almighty Paragon. Block cooldown skills. Ain't nobody going to be going unkillable, mate. Not on my watch. The Nizana, this champion right here, does have an ally protection and a shield, which is actually quite annoying. But as you can see, stage 21 of this faction, this has been so much easier than 18, 19, 20, I have to say. I'm trying to think if it's 17 or 18. It might be 17 that have the Atours and the the Alika, is it? Or Kalia or something. 918 is got blood gorged. Maybe it's 19. There is one that's a really annoying ending wave. But yeah, this stage 21 has been so easy. I just manualed the end boss earlier because I wanted to get through it. I wanted to make sure I could heal when I needed to heal. I wanted to make sure that I was killing all of these little minions first before I took on the boss. Personal preference, if I had more damage, see, why do you do that? Let's just see if we can put decreased speed on everybody. We'll go... Screw it. There is a risk that Skull Crusher is going to die, but you know, you kind of live, it's like a double-edged sword. We got it done, but this is the team I used, and hopefully we'll be able to. So it removes all debuffs from an ally, right? So I meant to do wrong ally anyway. Never mind. I was hoping to see block damage, so we have support from there. Let's just, I don't know if, because the fear is live, let's just go there. We have 2 turns. You're hitting the boss. That's the only thing with this angle. It is bloody irritating like you would not believe. Monitor, we're looking to utilize your unkillable. Looking to turn the screen a bit, or 1 turn away. So we're going to slap this dude. Get rid of him. This is the hardest part realistically of this entire thing. An AoE. Let's just hit him again. Leech, allow us to get a little bit of healing. We're going to put up poisons. Hopefully a monitor takes a turn before the boss does. I believe he will, so now we're unkillable. Perfect. And also, I was watching this video earlier. A fantastic series. It was actually by Manable Gaming. Yeah, you really need to check this dude out because he knows his shit. He's awesome. Him and Azazel, now in Mad, they were both gods and legends before. Manable and him, they kind of did videos on every faction. One of the videos may have had, for instance, Ogryn, Dark Elves, and so forth. Other one had Barbarians, High Elves, and this, and then they had Skinwalkers and this, and Undead, and so forth. And it gives you fantastic free to play or pay to win ways to get past all of these bosses. It tells you the cheese way to do it, tells you the easy way. With Demon Spawn, for instance, you can take Skull Lord Vargal and 4 Skull Sworns and give 1 War Master, make 1 level 60. There's just fantastic ways you can use Stitched Beasts for Undead. There's Lizardman, sorry, I believe it's Skull Lord and Skull Swords. But yeah, so if you're having any issues, even if you just can't remember what the boss does, the series covers every single faction, so be sure to check them out. The videos have been there for a couple of years now, and they're truly fantastic. They tell you everything you need to know, the cheese way. They tell you what champions not to use. Realistically, I shouldn't be using Skull Crusher because high chance he's going to die because of the ally protection. But I did. They tell you stats you're looking for, they tell you this, they tell you that. It's truly a fantastic series. So if you're looking for something to watch on YouTube, check out Manable Gaming, check out the Faction Wars series that he did, and if you follow that, it will give you a 100% way, guaranteed 100% way of finishing pretty much everything off. But enough of that, we're just cracking on. As you can see, we're just going to kill this Arge. When we get to the boss, we're fine. As you can tell, no damage from the Arge. You can see them. if you don't want to kill them. But it's better just to take them out. Again, preference. And the poisons should finish him off, so let's just slap him instead. Let's see if you can hear that there's people working outside. If you do, it's a special cameo. It is what it is. So we have True Fear. So, okay, we're going to just wait to get rid of that fear. We're going to cycle back round. There's a small chance it won't work, but there's a chance it will, and it is what it is. We're going to slap this dude now. RNG. Oh, he went for a man-eater. Perfect. I'll take it. He never went for Skull Crusher. Booyah. Okay, now we're kind of good now. Ogryn's fantastic here. He really is. In a frenzy set, you can solo this boss. Let's decrease speed, slow him down a bit. The counter isn't the worst. Again, it can potentially kill him. And not having a reviver and only having DPS 3 man-eater can be kind of risky because he takes damage from all of his allies. Granted, I don't think my Skull Crusher has masteries. Maybe should have went A1 there for the leech. Heal him. Ogryn is just amazing. Bellower, since I got up to 60, it is. I think it's the reason that I got it done. I'm not going to say I maybe wouldn't have got RNG on my side before, but yeah, this is auto-resisted. Changing the AI, which I can show you, it was just basically for the first few waves. It was, oh, Jesus, that's pretty hard, isn't he? Just to make sure block skills cool down. If that's what it's called, so I keep forgetting. I was going on the waves in a stun set. Let's just see if we got a small bit of healing. We're going to see, we're one turn away. Now the question is, will he kill man-eater? He might do. Oh no, he went for yeah, he went for him. Cool. Let's do a heal to that champion there. Again, decrease speed. And we're slowly just chopping away here. Slowly kicking his ass. Have to remember, you can also, one option for this boss, as well as Dark Elves, because they're the same, you can go in with, you can go in and you can have higher resistance, because obviously as you hit this boss you get HP burn, and obviously he puts up the True Fears and all this type of stuff and affects your turn meter. If you have resistance that's high enough, so it's gear depending realistically, you can resist all that, and it's meant to be one of the safer ways to do it, but it really depends on that account, and it depends on, I don't want to really use that at the moment. It's okay, counter attack. We're just going to A1 because you're probably not getting a turn. We're going to A2 with you. We will. So what do we have? Let's just see if we can slap up them two debuffs. See, fantastic. A1, I want leech. HP burn because of the boss's passive. I don't want to use that yet. So who's he going to hit? He's going to slap Bellower. So let's do that. Let's go A1. Oh, we have visitors outside. I wonder if you can hear the cameo, because they've been excessively loud and they don't like it. So let's just put continuous heal buffs. Let's use, granted the windows are open because it's bloody roasting. It's ridiculously hot. So let's just see if we can close this for a second. It's one of the neighbours who is, well, she's a neighbour. It is what it is. Let's just go there, finish this boss off. Not in the quickest time by far, but realistically, we haven't been under that much. We haven't been in any danger, so to speak. We'll slow him down just before I put on some poisons. Man-Eater's going to slap him, and we're going to finish him off like so. Previously 12:17, it's now 13 minutes 9 seconds, and half of the gear for these champions really sucks. Bellower's built quite well, Skullcrusher's built okay, just got defense, speed where he needs to be. Grush might have pieces missing. Ogryn, I'll show you the build. Man-Eater, obviously he's built for a clan boss, I think it's self-explanatory. So let's quickly do that. So we have, first and foremost, no, it's not him. I'm looking for, so we have this dude right here, perception sets and a broken set. It's been built like this for, I think since I got him a long time ago, so realistically I could change it. I could lower his defense now and give him more HP. Have some fun, but that is him. Man-Eater is obviously respectively fast. Like just under 3k attack, 240 speed, perfect crit rate, 215 crit damage. We also have, let's see, we're scrolling way down to the bottom of the list here, people. Oh no, he is built in a stun set. Gear that I just threw on him. I never necessarily knew what I was doing with him. I knew he was there. I used a cult brawler now and again. A slow boy for a clan boss. Bellower, a relatively new build. Stun set basically gave him the speed he has. Other people are in stun sets. I don't want to change it like Scylla the Drakes and so forth, but that's his stats. Skull Crusher was also there. So yeah, basically, I think he was in lifesteal, 172 speed, low crit rate. I know, but basically he was built with defense, and I put his speed at where he had to be, and occasionally I used him for the extra damage. There is the only preset. Only thing I changed was on wave 1 and wave 2. I made sure Bellower did his A1, and that was pretty much it. And that is one more faction down. The other faction of the day is Sacred Order. So we had 2021 to do, which we now have complete. So now I need to do some arena battles and maybe, tag arena, which I haven't done in God knows how long. And we'll maybe see about getting one of these done and progressing on. It kind of sucks it limits you. Oh, sorry, no, I have 12, so yeah. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at the team here. I need to build a DPS. I need to remove one of the light sworns. And I believe Mordecai, because I built Mordecai, he will be the one I will be trying it with. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. Another one down. Ogryn Tribe's faction is complete. Next up is Sacred Order, so look out for that later, because I'll take in my newly built Mordecai, and I'm quite excited about that, because we could pretty much just be left with Shadowkin if all goes well. But guys, until next time, stay safe, keep on raiding, I'll see you soon.